Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. First video of 2020, it's your host Ray. So before I start, I might be a bit hard to understand because I just got braces in my teeth, so I may be talking weird, but I will try my best to explain certain things, so if you hear me try to repeat something or stutter a lot, uh, just bear with me, I'm very sorry. Uh, but yeah, today's video is a review of two sirens. Believe it or not, you probably only see one siren right here, but there is actually two sirens on this building. For those of you that follow me on other social medias, you probably know where the other siren is, but if you don't, well, you don't, and I will show you later. So without further ado, let's begin. I will begin the review of the bigger siren first, and then the smaller siren I will do second. So let's begin. The first siren is a HO scale Thunderbolt siren produced by Ralph Radcliffe Models. Links to buy it are in the description. This particular Thunderbolt isn't based off of anyone in real life, but there are quite a few Thunderbolts that do look like that. Well, not quite a few, just a small number of Thunderbolts that do look like this, all black with a some parts being colored white. I just turned up the brightness on the camera so you could see details better. I'll be doing that from time to time, so if you do see sudden exposure changes, just go with the flow. And I also added the jail bar modification, which is a set of bars in the horn that were equipped on Thunderbolts produced from 1952 to early 1954. Yeah, I would have put the screen in here that is included, the steel mesh screen, but I felt like not to because, I just didn't feel like doing that. Yeah, not much to say about that. These are made of cut edges of staples. I don't have any videos of me assembling a Thunderbolt that does have this gel bar feature, but I will pretty soon, hopefully. Just depends where things go. Yeah, the chopper cap is white. Here, let me adjust the camera angle so I could show you guys the whole siren head. Oh, and I need to pause the video before I do anything. Alright, so if you can't see it that well, please excuse my garbage camera work. But yeah, you can see the chopper cap here with a little bit of brown paint there. I tried to add a rust effect as well as a few white lines going down the horn, which resembles, well, which signifies that this was once a Thunderbolt that was equipped with the Thunderbolt paint. If you don't know what the Thunderbolt paint is, it is a yellow and black paint scheme equipped on some Thunderbolts produced in 1952 and 53. I do have two videos of where I do review scale models Thunderbolts where I did add that Bumblebolt paint. I'll put those links in the description, but yeah, this one had it. It doesn't have it, it had it. Yeah, I also did a lot of rust effects. Okay, the quality's kind of blurry. Let me just turn the siren around if you don't mind. Yep, here's the other side. I fixed this, or oh goodness, I think I just broke the thing because it's not supposed to be spinning like that. But yeah, I did fix the siren head to be stationary so it wouldn't rotate, so I wouldn't screw it over and start playing with it, because sometimes I do that. Yeah, I did break part of the blower pipe. I'll show you what I did in a second. But yeah, the conduit's holding it up pretty well, so I'll glue it later. Speaking of conduit, let me move the siren back over this way and zoom you guys out. Give me a sec. Okay, so the conduit is actually a piece of burnt plastic. I burned plastic and pulled it apart. That is a very tricky maneuver, so make sure you don't burn yourself while you do it. And it's also very hard to mount on the siren, so make sure you have some precision tweezers like these, the ones in my hand right now, and other supplies. Sorry, I dropped the tweezers. Yeah, the conduit goes from the siren head along the blower pipe to the RCM cabinet, and there's also conduit going from the air compressor, which is properly called the blower. This here is the blower. That's what I was talking about. yeah. Let me move on to the blower itself. I decided to remove the vent that is included on the blower by default on the kit because for historical authenticity, Thunderbolts produced from 1952 to 1965, I believe. No, 1965, I believe it was. Never had vents on the cover because of design stuff, so I decided to remove the vent and leave it like that. This wooden pad that the Thunderbolt is sitting on is not part of the kit itself. I made that on my own from spare plastic parts, so yeah, you can't order it anywhere. And yeah, now to the RCM cabinet. It's just the RCM that is the control box that is included with the kit itself. There's a Civil Defense logo and some red thing that I decided to put there. I have no idea why I put that there. That was the first siren. Now let's get the second siren. The second siren is actually very small, and it is a Federal Signal Model L siren. This is not a kit that you can buy. This is custom made by me. I currently have made 8 Model Ls, and I don't have supplies to make any more, so I will not be selling them online as kits to build. And plus, they are ridiculously small. I'll show you a ruler here. I'll use centimeters because that is the nearly universal method of measurement, except for those of us here in the US. We don't use that very often. So yeah, it's almost a centimeter long, just 0.4 centimeters long. So it's very, very tiny, so it's hard to maneuver, and not maneuver, but to build and paint. Yeah, not much about this. I decided to just slap it on here as my first install. I do have a video of me installing this siren onto this building. The big siren that's up here, the Thunderbolt, I don't have any videos or records of me installing that, so there's no video for that. I'll put a link to the description of all of the videos that I do reference and links to buy everything in this video, except for supplies, obviously, because I don't have the supplies. Alright, so that is the review for what am I saying? That is the review for this diorama I have here. Once again, I will repeat this. Links in the description. I will put links to where to buy everything you see in the video here, which would be the building and the siren. That's it. No supplies will be included, like these precision tweezers, because you could pick those up at your local hobby store pretty quick, or you can even use like cosmetic tweezers for facial stuff. Yeah, I will also put links in the description to videos I referenced. So yeah, that's it. Like, comment, subscribe. Be sure to share this video to others you might feel are interested in this stuff. And yeah, Happy New Year, first video of 2020, and thanks for watching. See you guys later.